guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Right.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Cap24 here from HuddleGG. Today's video, we're going to talk about a cover 3 bomb that I really like, that's quick, that's going to be able to get you some really easy yards, and one that is going to also work against the most called play that I'm seeing right now out of Dollar, which is the FS Zone Blitz. It's kind of one that you saw in the MCS, you saw a lot of people that were pros that were running it, and this is one that's going to attack it really quickly and make them have to adjust their defense if they don't, okay? So the first example I'm going to do out of this video is going to come out of my Arizona Cardinals game plan. It's going to be out of empty tray stack, and it's going to be called the play fade out. Now, don't worry if you're not in empty or if you're not in Cardinals playbook. I am going to show some other examples later in this video that's going to be out of the Eagles Colts playbook, and then I'll show you another one out of the spread or the Bengals playbook, all which we have on our website that you can use this play and implement into either Astros or Pick'ems or VA Dimes game plans that you're going to be able to use that if you're in it. So let's jump into this. I'm going to go ahead and call this F Zone Blitz. I'm going to call the fade out play, okay? Now, what people usually do is they're going to, go ahead and press these guys. They'll pinch their line. Then, depending on how they run it, some people will contain, some people will send extra blitzers. But for the most part, what they're going to do is you're going to take this safety on the left, right? He's in a blitz. They're either going to put him in a hook curl or they're going to man him up, okay? So I'm going to just have him man up for the first part of this video. Then the second example, I'll go ahead and put him on a hook curl. This is going to be their user. A lot of times they'll move him down here and try to get that extra blitz, right? Now for me, what I'm doing to block this out of empty is I'm going to slide to the right, and I'm going to go ahead and ID the mic on the nose tackle. That's what I do for empty. So maybe a little bit different for the formation that you're doing. That's how it's going to help this here. All we're going to do is put the Y on a slant, and you're going to see how this A is going to get open really quickly over here. You throw it as he crosses the face of that free safety, and you're good to go. Right? It's one of those deals to where you're going to be able to go ahead and get this pretty easily, as a quick hitter. This time I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put the player on a hook curl this time, right? And we'll do this here. We'll do the same thing here. We're going to slide right. We're going to ID the mic here. We're going to put the Y on a slant, and I'm just going to hike the ball here. And you're going to see that it's going to be the same exact spot, just as it goes across the free safety's face. It's going to be that little hole, and you're going to be able to get the one-play score. Now, obviously, this is going to be something that you're not going to be able to run over and over again. That's why we have a whole scheme that comes on our website of how we're going to be able to attack everything else. And if you're running this, within the flow of your offense, it's going to be really nice to be able to go ahead and mix it in and keep them off guard. Let's go ahead and jump into the next playbook, where we're going to go ahead and talk about the spread playbook, which Pick'em and VI Dimes do, and we're going to go into a different play here. So the play we're going to be looking at in the spread playbook is the doubles offset weak, and it's going to be called the PA bubble Y over. Again, this also is found in the Bengals playbook, which is also a very popular playbook as well. So we're going to go ahead and show it to you here. And we're going to do the same thing where we're going to have it on the left hash mark. I'm going to put the defense in the same way. I'll put him on that vertical hook, right? It doesn't really matter how we do this. This is basically how they're going to do it. We'll pinch these guys in, which is a big part of this, because when they pinch him in, that now allows your tight end to get a free release on his route, right? So this is basically how we're going to run this. And then if you look at our offense, all we want to do here is go ahead and take the Y, put him on a streak and motion him to the right, and put the X on a post corner. If you don't have a post corner, you can definitely do a comeback, but I would smart route it, because that's going to give you your best options. And this is all you got to run. Basically, it's just the Y and the A that is going to attack the cover 3. A lot of times with this blocking, you don't have to do anything because it is play action blocking, and we do have that cross player. You can see how this guy's going to get basically here, throw it in that same exact spot, and you're going to get yourself the easy one-play score. Now, typically people are not going to want to cover that tight end because of the way that their user is going to be on the right side over here. Usually the user is kind of like down here, and if it looks like it's a play action, you're going to have a really good opportunity, right? This time what I'm going to do is basically go ahead and make sure I put him in a hook curl, same thing I did before. We're going to move this guy over again. We're going to put him on a streak before we move him over, because it's a bubble. You can't move over a bubble. And then this time I'm going to do is put the X on the comeback and smart route it, right? And you're going to see the same thing. We're going to go through the play action. That guy's going to be a nice little spot. You hit him really quickly, and you got yourself an easy one-play score against this meta. Again, this was the spread playbook in the Bengals. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one, which is going to be the Eagles and the Colts playbook, and show you how a similar concept could do the same thing against any cover 3 that you face, plus this FS Blitz in Dollar. So the last play we're going to be looking at here is the PAY cross. It comes out of the gun doubles off close weak. Again, it's out of the Eagles playbook, which is the same as the Colts pretty much. And so if you're interested in learning more about that playbook, definitely check out our website. Astro did a whole game plan on it, and this is a great play to add into what he's already doing. So let's call that FS Zone Blitz. This is what this play is best against, and we're going to go ahead and call it. Now here, what we're going to do is the same thing when we go with our defense. Right, we're going to set up the same way. Basically, we'll put this guy in a hook curl, and what you're going to see is we're going to put the Y on a slant. We've been doing that, right, just to kind of keep him underneath. Now we're going to put the B on a streak, which is going to be really nice for us when it comes to allowing ourselves to get that free safety. In this, we're going to put the X on either the post corner or the smart route to comeback. Now with the RB receiver or running back, right, we can keep him on this, but a lot of times that blitz will come flying through if they pass commit. If they don't pass commit, a lot of times they're going to go after the running back. I would suggest just to go ahead and block your running back. And this one, because you're going to have much better blocking, it doesn't change anything here. You see, as he goes in that little hole, we throw it. Hopefully we get a little bit better animation from our tight end, but you're going to see that that's going to be a really nice play. If I wait a little bit longer, I don't have to worry about the animation being, what it is, but I'm a type of player that I'm going to take what they give me. And if I can get that throw right away, I'm going to take it, right? And the reason why, basically is because of, the pressure that it could happen. There's a lot of, pre-lit players out there. And, this is a really nice play because of the way that it attacks those guys. You're going to have plenty of time of running this play. You see here it goes. We're going to wait a little bit longer here. You can see that time the 3-rec kind of went after that player, and then that's going to be the user, and we're going to be able to do it. If you saw that play, what you'll notice, if they go after that play, that's where the slant comes involved, right? So if I wanted to, and that's where the user goes ahead and does it, that slant's going to come across the field. You can see here that this guy's going to be able to go across the field and be the second option, right? So it's kind of a high-low read that if the user wants to go after them, this is a typical response. Now they're going to go this way. You're going to see how you're going to be able to hit one or the other. And that's why this is a really nice play in it now. So this is basically a lot of what we do in our website, guys. Not only do we give you schemes where you're able to go ahead and take a play like this and be able to kind of fill a whole offense around, we show you a concept that you're going to be able to go and take that concept and go from play to play to play in whatever playbook you're in. So if you're in a different playbook, look for a route like that, kind of set it up with the other routes around it like we showed you, and you can have yourself an instant one-play score against this really popular offense. So definitely go ahead and let us know if this helped you guys out. We do appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next video.